say Afcon no. You know, jogging club no me who so ono you. Baby, unim say now I say congratulate money. Who say saleba no jai. Who say me. Ajay mama jai say video na my see ah. Who say minim obi would be fan send me na me.
Mama pe ma because me kwase wa. The little tournament, they say the players no still come about finals. To be a band, so more come.
Oh, who's over? Why?
Tell me for Wincham. Also appear Jasimba, near December, Jasimba. Me aminia, Kojo, our bamboos village, our Mampontain, Neba, also appear Jasimba, your friend Jassy. Yami had watching a birthday, or course, ultimate experimental GHS. Yami had watching a birthday. TM Shako and happy birthday. But club video in the mount. Club video in
fact, your platforms no good. So, okay. Farmer in because club
may try some of the car for after sending 2 players now ban.
Oh, okay, I want to.
Okay, I said okay. I'll say the okay and pen what make the okay initial.
I'll say is one a very, very big and important tournament. One thing.
I know the
I'll say Sadio Mane is back. If I name a game, I also arrested Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
And about the Salah bench.
Yeah.
Almost last game on boy that was against Leicester.
That was Thursday. Yeah.
Leicester City. And before the game, Amu Busano. And also arrested Mane because let's not forget he's won a very, very important tournament, a very big tournament. No,
ferry. So was a little tournament. Tell us okay.
Oh, say there was a son and
what ferry? Drop my money Musani Gunas was what Tibia. Oh, we are in Senegal. One year more we are across Senegal.
We are seeing now Sunday goodness, you know, one guy. What I say, it is say the MC why but the video no mama because you prepare because as a oh yeah man salo pie anu ojaye hey go to zamunyo
pressure and the boss
there be say also tennis because also making sure that players you be able feel okay team Christian, what do you say? Yes, it's another weekend.
Of course.
And of course, your game has started weekend, no?
Yeah.
For us, yeah, the Manchester United and Southampton game.
Oh, sir.
Your microphone,
fantastic.
Now, you're quite.
Manchester for this abu mudia. One is a DVD here, so my don't be but I said there's a case police on them. Na kam kasa brofo de say dua boni sa ne ma no munyindi
but say curse na English word
entie ya djuma ho o ye bo mu dua gina but ene ade American say Premier League no medical hu sa manfo keka say Man City already Man City agi league na done chairman minister for the nyadwen sa manfo keka sa ansem na Thomas City 3 mu a now me a bit complacent one sha o league title no and said na say Man City lead Liverpool by 9 points. That is true, undeniable fact. But aside no correct, say Liverpool one game or more against Leeds United. 23rd of this month was our game no. Chairman, say Manchester say Liverpool any Leeds game more. The expectation is that Liverpool win that game. City from financial team sir.
Say Manchester and Liverpool.
There be Liverpool ni Leeds. Our standing league.
Okay.
Titi on boss our league no mu win here.
6 points.
About 6 points. And to make matters worse, the two teams have a game what he had in April.
That's why worse. It's good.
That game no be crucial. Anybody decided want double G League title.
There is no way Manchester City will lose that game. When is Manchester City are cut for the big
against
game.
Liverpool? Team got 14 games during the season, winning 14 matches.
But Manchester City against the big team.
But if there is a team, I'll bet you it hard. I could for a win in these circumstances. It is Liverpool. Because 2018-2019, Liverpool equal 14 games. We need 14 games in the league, by 1 point versus Man City. So Liverpool, team one, they know how to end the season. Since season acquire business ends. Now you more fan decided to league title. So Liverpool they do what here, chairman. untimi underrate you, especially when potentially the difference between Man City and Liverpool between just 3 points per. It's a Man City for amount for Kika. So much league now. No me complacent, just even 5% per quarter. Why am I so bashing? The amount of no as difficult to call. They say for the past 5 seasons, teams will win a Premier League title. So I City na Liverpool. So Liverpool edge ya. Na City finish second. Even say then Manchester be finish second crown. You won't say Liverpool enso hu bom. So Man City na edge ya. Liverpool so hu bom. Season way. So we have the Premier League table now. Omumienu nyina elusu only 2 games per. Man City elusu 2. Liverpool elusu 2 games per. But the different the idea kitwa bia a difference kitwa bi chairman attack. See I can say so where Liverpool even though say Liverpool have 1 game less than Man City. Liverpool now have more goals in the Premier League. Was 60. Now Man City now on about 24 games, 1 game more than Liverpool no as a 57. It in terms of attack there Liverpool the chrome. But defensive wise, who get teams who are the defense in the league now Man City. Man City after 24 games, I consider just 14 goals per. Two teams are obia with the strength whatever into the season. Now, dear say Liverpool say the reason why they may challenge for the league title, even though say City early 9 points, the players who are available at this point. Sadio Mane ko AFCON waba. Mo Salah echo AFCON waba. Samsuna Sa Diaz no ko free FC Porto no against Leicester ko heball Abrante boy. Abrante ya ko free FC Porto. Instant impression against Leicester City. Tono so eba and even Diego Jota. Diego Jota now no end starting games from Liverpool no. And then so we Liverpool top scorers this season now. Mohamed Salah as a 16. Player was more goals after Mohamed Salah for Liverpool no. Diego Jota was a 12 even though he doesn't start. So team now all these players they can make a difference at any point in time there. Chairman no one very careful so betimi I say. It is for that reason tinene Man City airborne against Norwich. Teams mienu a more different ambitions. Chairman say Baku a league title. Baku person avoid relegation. To be with the ambition. Now Norwich ambitions so betimi avoid relegation. They are doing so well at this moment. For a team on relegation, now the last 4 games were unbeaten. Last week, on a Crystal Palace 1-1. It's a team 9 games. The last 4 games, we draw back and points are available. We first 7 of those points. To the near people avoid relegation. And only Man City neighbor. Man City cannot afford to be dropping points again. And then they are playing against team on no avoid relegation. Chairman, unho be auto for me no very careful. When very careful, or be chond wako. Man City the last time Man City lose a Premier League game back in October. Since October, Man City ain't lose a Premier League game. So they are also on fine form. But Norwich, their chairman, Mekai said Norwich equal away share Everton by 2-1. Norwich equal away share Watford 3-0. And then last week, Omni Crystal Palace about 1-1 in a game where Timupuki said the fastest goal in the Premier League just after 38 seconds. Now the moment Niaji Norwich said this week first one away. I'm the same Crystal Palace as almost 3-0. So it's first leg, first one, Wakwa away, Palace as a 3-0. Not just bare 2-3 months later, only the same team not even a resource 1-1 against that team, sir. Chairman, they have improved. So Man City but Man City should be very careful. Now the biggest tax is that teams no mabo nana lose game no. The biggest opponent any Man City no board ne. Now the last 12 meetings are Norwich any Man City abono. Norwich elusumu 8. The man here west the man Norwich is say chairman in those 12 games now Man City no consider 41 goals against Man City. So Man City any Norwich is here and they say okufike mo normal. So Man City any Norwich is here. Yana goes at type Man City show mo 2, 3, 4 and Man City to me as Norwich. Man City the chairman me kai pass Omani Southampton 1-1. Na Man City akọ 12 games not 12 games now they were winning, not even a draw. And in between Omani Southampton about 1-1. But right after that game, Omani next game Man City made a return to winning ways. Abraham Brentford by 2-0. So Man City there, I think say almost they are doing very well so betting the Premier League title no. Man City any teams that air relegation bar. Yeah, to say the last 36 games at Man City. Any team who air relegation bar. So 36 games no. Man City lose one pay. But people should note, so team bakupa oko relegation na o team share Man City no the same Norwich. The kai pass next September 2019. Na Norwich at the 18th oko relegation or share Man City. The same situation na Norwich wom oko relegation and they are now meeting against Man City on time lose against team oko relegation. Man City able away season way Man City edge league no away. They are the best performance. So Man City air away their league no here. Team and away performance panum Man City. Man City after 29 points in 12 games on the road. Say 12 games on the road there. Not just the points available 36. Those 36 points Man City after Mumaku 29. So on the road the chairman they are doing so well. So the Man City ball they are aware or bo aware. They are so strong away even than Etihad. Oh, since we are mobile in the Premier League. Chairman, me sure said next week Champions League air back. The Champions League air back the one shall Pep ever think of air rotation. Now the Man City are 7 air and other teams in the set. So Man City make rotation. Why never na why never? I'm sure. Say Pep air rotation. I don't but I don't say about coin chain. Maybe I road the coin chain. Say silver air coin chain. Now road the air coin chain. Why never replace you? Fernandino chairman and just a bit wow. Say so, but I don't see about air coin chain. Why never replace you? Kai Gundogan last season. No a Man City best player. This is one started. It says, but I don't see a coin chain. Nagunga never, and more like for life change. Until nothing will change for Man City. I'm sure saying the attack in the day. One shot Gabriel is a coin chain for rotation policy in Tino. Say Gabriel to say coin chain. The very placing Gabriel to know £100 million player, friend Jack Grealish. On started. And if you folding, and super started. And probably Mahrez. Mahrez is the chairman who said in the history of Man City. So if a player was goals in more consecutive games, Sergio Kun Aguero in 2014, Aguero actually goals in 8 consecutive matches. And then Mahrez actually 7 goals, 7 consecutive matches. Nina Mahrez is here. So Mahrez started on your go against Norwich. Not a brand friend Aguero record or call 8 games and 8 games no go no. Now Mahrez about 8 years and that's why you call this our record no. And then Liverpool Man City against Norwich. I away there. But chairman, I'm going for a 3-1 win for Man City. Abraham Man City and so able game no and so away. Chairman, me hear Manchester United sorry net me rahu. The man me real who cry say I'm say diabo. Now Manchester for say Manchester is red. But they say party I'm not sure say Manchester for them so much confidence to say that Manchester is red. The reason is simple. Since 2014, chairman, you more league in Emma Manchester and finish ahead of Man City that. Someone from a TSA see a body in a way nearly table. Now Manchester and Man City so a bit that since 2014. You more league in no. Now Man City are ahead of Manchester United for 8 consecutive seasons. It has never happened. Now the money West in the man, they have not even come close in terms of air points. The last time on bar close no. Now 2015, 2016. And the same points. But even that, Man City at the goal difference are ahead of Manchester United. Now for the past 8 years, average points at City at the chair Manchester United no 15 points. Your ball league 8 years so your average points at City at the chair Manchester United no has been 15 points for the past 8 years. And to make matters worse, the Kai passed 2018-2019. The real season, now Man City are 32 points ahead of Manchester United. And even though say they own the city there, but for the past 8 years there, Manchester is not red, it is blue. City for that take over for Manchester United. Now, the man Manchester United and who are said teams now United are dropping points against them. No, it's so surprising. Season way. Chairman, many United supporter. Not just what is wrong because only European champions. Make me for the sir. Some Man City Samia, okay, I'm more class, I'm more pedigree. It's a bit of a even when Liverpool beat Manchester United, it's a bit for the sir. But when Manchester United are losing and dropping points against Burnley, Last time a United ball game was a 1-1 draw against Burnley. Not Burnley and winning just one game the whole of this season. But United and Timmy show me. When said season way, Manchester in 2 games versus Aston Villa, Manchester cried just 1 point to pay. Aston Villa versus Manchester 1-0 Old Trafford. And Aston Villa return leg, 2-2. So 6 points are available. No. United FI just 1 pay against Aston Villa. And to make my test worse, Newcastle, I want to say now Manchester United 1-1. Everton to make Old Trafford. Now go for a point against Manchester United. So start teams now United will be on themselves. Ready, I want this to see no bet my show no. Now United drop points against start teams no. And baby I want no. Sir underwhelming performance the chairman entering to us. The entire entering to us no say sabi so ko twa obi bi no want to entwa wi on to den kan wanzam ho. United entimi anyi league na enye top 4 finish. The ma omasem na awre ho mo ne say enei Manchester United at the 5th. Omni Arsenal nyina no 39 points, but Arsenal goal difference +7. Manchester goal difference +6. The other Manchester the other 7th no Tottenham Hotspur. And correct say Tottenham Hotspur 36 points. 3 points less than United at 39, but Tottenham Hotspur 2 games to play. Tottenham Hotspur even a win and a draw in those 2 matches now. Almost United, United by that 7th. For a team that finished second last season, making so many quality additions, chairman, if they are unable to finish in the top 4, a very huge disappointment for Manchester United. And against our teams in they must try to get the results against them at all costs. It should not matter how. And you can talk about what they say. The results is what matters at this moment. And then Manchester about against Southampton. I'm not very careful. Because Southampton for that said they have the pedigree to take points against the so-called Big Six, Last week, chairman, away a 3-2 win against Tottenham Hotspur. Mekai pass 2 meetings versus City. City in Timmy share Southampton easy way. Mekai say 0-0. And last week, you almost about 1-1. Even the FA Cup, Southampton 4 away any Chelsea go 1-1. Chelsea at the penalty you film. So a team when they are playing against the top teams in there, they play a very, very good game and try to frustrate the top teams. By the way, United bet me a funny set. Southampton 4 elbow away. Away on Munyadi. Season with the last 8 games at Southampton 4 bono, they concede at least 2 goals on the road. So the away performance near chairman, team one out difference in here on the road panel. Southampton concede 26 goals on the road. United should find a way of beating them at all costs. The Kaiser last season, chairman, almost 9-0. That was Southampton for worst defeat in the Premier League. Last season, 9-0. But United in the last 3 games, also 1-1. Until more than 1 day. I don't see them beating a much repeat our score line. Chairman, I'm going for a 2-1 for Manchester United over Southampton. I'm expecting Salisu to have a good game. What's a game said I'm for Obasa again thinking now. We have a good year. But when the Manchester, when the Man City, when the Liverpool now start a top game there, Obia. So even though they may lose, Salisu should have a very, very good game. I bring United beat myself at least by 2-1. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Manchester United against Southampton.
Okay.
Liverpool last one.
Okay. Liverpool
bought against Burnley. Burnley and Manchester United bought 1-1 here, and Nigeria bought 1-1 against Manchester United. But chairman, Burnley so battle against relegation. The entire battle against relegation is that they don't win, but they don't lose much games. Open team I draw against past season we are chairman Burnley. I'm not draw 11 games. The entire draw against past and say team share. If you almost one next opponent in one shot, they are either drawing or losing. So we Premier League no more. OTS ya team one enche goals past season we in the Premier League no. Chairman Norwich versus 14. The next team what's the least number of goals in the Premier League no after 24 games Man was 17 goals per. So they don't score, but they draw a lot of games. That is why Liverpool must also be very, very, very cautious. Now they are playing Liverpool not at the very best time for them, because Liverpool, they say that everything they need is available. Sadio Mane making returning to the team, Firmino, Sadio Mane, Enimo Salah, Thiago Jota, and even Luis Diaz, and their performance at this moment. So Liverpool Chelsea League title. On himself, or dropping points, Biana City at the league in the god there. Against him, on team time goal there, chairman. Almost 2-0 in August or Anfield. Last season or Turf Moor, almost 3-0. I'm seeing a repeat of that scoreline. maybe a 3-0 win for Liverpool against him, your friend Burnley.
Okay, yeah, said it was okay.
Yes, open. Yes, my young for an pay. Yes, in 2012, and in Corinthians are all Chelsea war the FIFA Club World Cup by 1-0 Agi Trophy no Edesio Monaso Japan. Casio Ramos that team was coached by Tite and Omobo Mohammed na yawo Polino in that particular team, Andrew Palomo Guerrero of Paraguay in that particular team and Omode share team from Chelsea EDJ a trophy no 10 years on Chelsea as the Champions League goes back into a tournament Okwakobo as FIFA Club World Cup against another Brazilian side in the shape of Palmeiras. Nene Palmeiras etmiaje the Copa Libertadores no back to back for the first time since 2001 and omudabe romu in the FIFA Club World Cup. Last year omoba no third and fourth year bi no mokobo bia no moto so third and omudi kofi. Chelsea one team they've actually believed in myth and a myth na year adwuma mo team the Champions League. Yabakaya utimi nya possible o masehye ana we ye say ana we see ye and ye kosi Porto and ye fa ha and ye kwadi Champions League. But then if you refer to them the same thing say history also repeated itself in 2012 some the Champions League we no mulusu the FIFA Club World Cup final to a Brazilian team nani de gidie no e dey asaswaira. But me jitumie say what is anyoma we nyina gu nchen a the biggest test comes in for Chelsea in terms of their integrity. Among 42 years, Chelsea betimi age the Champions League, or betimi age the league, or betimi age other trophies. But when it comes to the FIFA Club World Cup, or my disappointment in terms of representing Europeans. In a long time, out of the 14 FIFA Club World Cup finals, I am European teams and imagine the UEFA Champions League Najimakumako 13. One now on Jayano, Chelsea Diano born in 2012. So they have an image to redeem in terms of playing this particular final against Palmeiras. And they will need to be at their best against Palmeiras in this particular game against them. Chelsea might be the best team, but let's look at how history plays its role in this particular encounter between them and the Brazilian team. In terms of quality, but in the long run, history definitely will also have a part to play again. The last time Omo boy and if you no kuta Frank Lampard, any Ramirez, Victor Moses mo that game libi, Eden Hazard Bobby, Fernando Torres Bobby, one matter about that particular game libi, David Luiz about that particular game libi. Beko we are no mulusu. And Liverpool akwaji biaba. Manchester United will make akwaji biaba. Say Chelsea. Oh ko odi bi baba na so obekwa aba na akwa yesere. And I feel say they will have to perform above any other thing to win this game against Palmeiras. Palmeiras does not have quality than Chelsea. In terms of form, Chelsea lose 2 games playing their last 29 games on Mabo. So it tells you form a good team form of Chelsea. The only thing that can work in favor of Palmeiras is history. I name says Chelsea here a Brazilian team in FIFA Club World Cup. And difficult. So bet me aso. And the record of Omo Champions League no more Club World Cup no. Obia kwakoje apart from Chelsea. So they will need to up their game. And here it was in 2012 and now in 2022. 10 years. You ready a bit me see. And about me to me separate the quality nekuta Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel air traveler kwa kopiemu. Akobon home den ewo UAE Abu Dhabi ho. Amanyo makoye ama Chelsea ne die. Chelsea ewa upper hand over Palmeiras. The only thing that can work for Palmeiras ebe history, which I see it say and also be very very difficult for Palmeiras. So meti Chelsea say be 1 goal to nil be and 2 goals to nil be. Obetimi ashe Palmeiras e the title no.
The Chelsea beti break his hard.
Obetimi break his hard jinx ne da ho no. Yes, we are only hoping and praying so baby. Wanya dia England no dem so mo be mo pa. Obedi Champions League leader ba ho be mo. Now moving on to the Italian Serie A. This weekend is going to give us mouth-watering games. Napoli against Inter Milan. And the amount game near Sronkuni in a points gap between the two sides. And then we check the top of the table. Inter Milan and the top of the table no with 53 points with 1 game at hand. Nene omu 1 game look at Danchen. Yamfa ne se Oshakrana obe leading Napoli by 4 points. And Napoli has the opportunity to say and only Inter Milan ebono. whether say Inter be so on say the outstanding game no or better point in the so the other one and obo fie Inter Milan so actually omo form ekuto omo this particular season playing against a big size. I feel Simone Inzaghi is not only giving us resource but on my a certain level of quality football in terms of possession for this particular Inter Milan team. Iti chamo why muye pa na Antonio Conte Inter Milan ye muye pa with their 3-back system, very defensive, no man on quick counter break through Lautaro Martinez and your Brante Fenu Romelu Lukaku. No matter finish show off. By this time around, Inter Milan 80 minute ball to form, a dominated possession, a created the needed chances, elbow with 2 number 10s. And then he said Antonio Conte bought with 2 attackers in Italy. Yabe Freba ku prima punta, nia Freba ku second punta. Se first striker, second striker. Wait in the boje ball on baku jina standing, no link up. Then no boy a proper tricatista behind them, which is the number 10. Nicolo Barella Bino Ginomechi. Not all created the needed chances the moment. This time around, 2 different things. Inter Milan moves with 2 number 10s. It's Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Barella Bebo. Then in 5th one, no my year, Pampe, Brozovic mo, no Mubunya, Edme team from Inter Milan. So they've been consistent in possession and very solid out of possession. It was steady this team and it's very difficult to beat them because they will create a lot of chances against you. And so one team on board home day and team on very difficult. But last weekend, I think if there's a team, our match say Inter Milan you beat Tabula AC Milan with the kind of results on winning Inter Milan last weekend, and you could feel say in the space of bare 10 minutes, now Inter Milan at me the form after losing concentration. I'm a AC Milan at turning things around, and me to me as Napoli will be looking for and say. And then you show my your big chances in league, you bet me AGB Ede SC and also. There is no top rivalry between these particular two sides, especially it's not from geographical area and it is your money bar and your economic and it is the bar. But what brings the rivalry at the level of competence, especially with the who in 2011, 2012. Eba di be romu in 2012 2013 Edison Cavani mo time Lavezzi mo time Inter Milan Mauricio Islamo Campagnaro mo time Napoli no and mo created that particular rivalry in terms of the level of competence between omo any team from Inter Milan but me jitu me say ene omo so the men some betimi edi agina no Kalidou Koulibaly is coming back as a CAF even is an African Cup winner and they but confidence no was throw and no the Beginachi one Mababe Bunya. Or the Bono de Matias Politano more, Victor Osimhen more, Onyabutre and Cedri no Abon Homodin as I recover the former near the name say or the or not this year kind of Napoli and San Wabako injury no or the Ababe Remu dry smetis the experience that so Lorenzo Insigne they say so a free team near day echo by Fabian Ruiz Mini Piatore Zelinski mono. These are quality players are on Betima Mache and team from Inter Milan boot for boot. Send us or when I say ya goes be PMO game ni pa. Goes be pa between these two sides. Free scoring, good possession. I'm for goals because they say so AC Milan would opportunity set these two teams neighbor on so betima fa ho. Ono ne boss Sampdoria ofie. And Sampdoria AC Milan bon ofie no they are bringing in confidence because of the results are omunyeti Inter Milan. It is omumi no kura kobo draw ebia 1-1 2-2. AC Milan nyasha AC Milan opportunity on so be close the gap don so fa ho kakra. It's also soon Sampdoria and often on Sunday often near grow and Obobon home wedding etimenya results against Sampdoria. Lastly, Namiriam the Spanish La Liga. Villarreal against Real Madrid, the Derby Barcelona in the shape of Espanyol, any FC Barcelona. Most cross city rivals, between these two particular sides. Now, Real Madrid ne Villarreal no, and me sure say we are Sevilla. Umpire Bobo Nani said Villarreal betimenya results against Real Madrid. Villarreal are very solid when it comes to their team setup. They have a good coach in the shape of Unai Emery. On much on more level of competence in terms of European competitions. And Uriamu Super Cup, even on Money Chelsea in the Crampona, Betty said this is a team that has been well built. From the mental point of view, we are very strong in terms of winning a major trophy or doing so well against big teams. It's Real Madrid will have to perform above one level. San Ometimia Villarreal now Ometimia Shomo. Sana Mimi Huno. Real Madrid team near solid. They under Carlo Ancelotti. Yehu how Vinicius Junior and Karim Benzema partnership now yield the results. They are more. Look at Madrid form. They come once a grab at the bet here because consistently or day in day out say age is just a number. and no the performances ne to so maye Toni Kroos ne Casemiro mu ho de but me gitum ye say Pau Torres mo will be up for tax today Chukwueze mo ebe try some back at results against a team from Real Madrid or San Meme but here de bi kakra say ene omumienu ni de chamo me gitum ye say Real Madrid best beat my draw against Villarreal. They will have to perform above their level because in their recent games, you know, my head how they are going to get past Villarreal and almost also a Champions League ball. Next week, it is squad management. It's a squad management and a Champions League. You are not playing against anybody rather than Paris Saint-Germain. So managing these two games, you know,
and Paris Saint-Germain won the game and oh body and and now they are so benchy be because it's a Real Madrid first 11 no o kasa o benchy be ne because they say Sevilla so 50 points Real Madrid 53 it's a mu ya din but I'm looking for a Real Madrid draw be there obetimi afem by Villarreal around by 55% chance of winning the game. Real Madrid has 45%. We are winning
55%.
Wow.
Real Madrid betimi try with a draw because me Ancelotti be cautious kakra. That is from the point I'm coming from. Because Obewuni say ni legacy ye Champions League. And opeso ye bibi mo muhu. It you be quite cautious with the selection ne. Ebi ana in the crown no. Wa ma Benzema mo 90 minutes. Maybe wa ma Vinicius score mo 90 minutes. Maybe akoye Rodrigo Goyes mo na ba be jejina ma be bo. Now, feel my results be a bit they are fine, but I feel so very much cautious. Barcelona be looking forward to continue with their form against Atletico de Madrid against Espanyol. I feel say the team is gaining momentum in terms of confidence. And Chamo, team are all growing confidence, you know, and it will be a difficult so stopping the kakra. Or better so, and your results against an Espanyol side are only so impressive after some PM win the Spanish Premier La Liga. And Mihra Adama Traore, Moni Pierre Emerick Aubameyang Mona. Penyoma no much against Atletico de Madrid. So mo border level na dia. Me who say Barcelona West so subeti my draw in this game against Espanyol. They will prove a point and they will have to continue in their winning ways. Iti Barca de be mo we be at most 2-1 against Espanyol and 3-1 against Espanyol. Ewa we say omu betimi e this results ne dia ba Real Madrid de ne de. Yen hwe e bia 1-0 or 2-1 for Villarreal or 1-1 on the other hand side or 2-2 on the other hand side for Real Madrid and a 0-0 cry. So ometima peke na omode akwa manim. Okay,
first year, Messiah, I said the darling Paul. Memra so na ansana dear hustler the Remo CAF Champions League no so imo.
Yeah, Chairman, the Messiah I adjusted to Palmeiras na Chelsea game no. But Palmeiras remaining unbeaten since late November. 10 matches on my bono. On my winning 7 and on my draw 3. And Chairman, in the last 7 games at Palmeiras Abono, on my keep clean sheet 6 times. And a defining defensive structure. A very good defensive system. Obeka, Marco Rocha, Luan Gustavo Gomez, and Piqueres Joaquin. And they have a fine goalkeeper in the name of Weverton. A very good team. Chairman, involving 5 midfielders. And a normal game, no, very difficult for Chelsea. After 2012, our Corinthians winning over Chelsea in the final. No? 2017, Grêmio and the final no mokoeno. 2019, Flamengo equal final when Timanje. Palmeiras equal final this time round. And the next Brazilian team winning since 2012. And it tells you how eager said this time round also winning Editia Chelsea. Chairman, Chelsea a very impressive form as of late. Lose only 1 match.
Form not very impressive.
Yes, because Chairman, so people 16 matches in all competition. No lose to only Manchester City. A quite good, a very impressive. 16 matches, so lose only 1.
Draws draw.
Yeah, draw. I think say draws won't buy. Win no a draw change draw games, And may I sure say and until they be our crowd Arsenal for the postponing this game no nay or there because we check Arsenal almost returning to the winning ways after say almost Wolves. Before that, now my draw against Burnley, Liverpool Hashem, Nottingham Forest Hashem, Man City Hashem. 80 Chelsea form ne was through. As far as say current form no concern. Chairman, Chelsea remaining only European team. Will lose this a year Club World Cup no too. European team will lose this Club World Cup. Yes. Inti Chelsea ever feeling that extra pressure this time round. Though their last 6 games were winning 4, were draw 1, were lose 1. But in their recent games, you know, Chairman, Chelsea team show goals baby. What check you on now? Against Al Hilal, almost share 1 pay.
And that a game Al Hilal dominated play.
Exactly. Against Plymouth, 2-1. Tottenham, 2. Brighton, 1. And
against Plymouth, Grumble 1-1 in regulation time.
In regulation time. It's true. And Chairman, medical kasa Palmeiras, omo de panu omo defense no omo midfield. And I know, say in this particular game, omo be try some be overloads in the midfield. And omo be with that omo strict defensive setup, no, ultimately penetrated through their defensive setup. Omo try some be block all the passing lanes. And to Usha, Luan ni Gustavo Gomez, no, omo are very solid they were chiro. O collateral sa, o be come ako rocha. And what do the fala in this no? And the game no ense that nya foot farmer Chelsea sa. And Palmeiras for no enso enim. How omo we need this game ebe bo omo. It's a very very difficult game for Chelsea. Very very difficult game for Chelsea. It's not going to be an easy game, sir. Despite say Chelsea recent form no enso eye good no. Especially in the midfield play. Chairman, Italy. Now, Messiah Eka about Inter Napoli. Oh, check your points now. Me the points name Jarinan Kawashe Bine Arefono. E Bosopa. Inter, 53 points. Napoli, 52 points. And I'm going to see how Luciano Spalletti and Simone Inzaghi and so be exchanging that tactics from the dugout. And Chairman, oh check here, 53, 52, 52. AC Milan 52 points. Inter very tight powers.
But by Inter one more game to play against Atalanta.
Yeah.
Inter one game in hand.
Yeah. And Chairman, any Napoli, enya 4 straight wins. Ewe Italian Serie A nim. But in their recent home games, you know, I want a problem level. Omo lusu 3 atwaso e wo fie. E koyo mo fa so tena fie, e ma Atlanta Bergamasca Calcio, e be chi wo mo show mo e 3-2. Round of 16 no, enu ni a problem. Omo sa tena fie, e ma Patrick Coutron, e Poli striker no, e be show mo ka ba komenti manti. Omo tena fie Jesus 1 eshe ongo Spezia etimi nya win e wo Naples wo Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium wo. The only positive are e won Naples and they say their last 2 home games, you know, Omashe Salernitana 4-1 and Omashe Sampdoria 1-0 and they are very positive as far as say Napoli Partenope Azuris home games near concern. And form wise, Napoli form no was kakra e chain Inter. Their last 5 games from Abono, Napoli are winning 4 and one draw only 1. Oh, contrasted to Inter Milan so form now. Inter winning 3, one draw 1, will lose 1. And now Mizayeka, that derby de la Madonnina. How we lose concentration? Emma AC Milan, Rosinelli for no, 80 found we need that game. And no any problem. And yes, sir, and Kauka form in recent form are Napoli wa. Simone Inzaghi team na washishena in the Italian Serie A na was ropa. But a kwayo mufa sulusu to AC Milan, Association Calcio Milan, and no problem.
and omo kwawe. But chairman, away no more kono. Omo ko with confidence because you omo midweek. I almost say in the Coppa Italia, I qualify to the semi-final. It's a very positive moment for Inter Milan. After so mulusu to AC Milan, Omanya win, a bit me boost to confidence. But one thing is that chairman, Inter lose consecutively in the Serie A. The last time Omulusu to Asumienu was March 2020. And say Inter say lose this time round, a bit drop you from the top 4. As far as say a year standings in your concern.
Okay.
AC Milan ever take you over. Napoli ever konenim. Enti you been a very good game. Chama. Okay. You been a very good.
All right, you been a very good game in that game. And Napoli, it's going to be a tough contest. So on very high this yako. But you remember a Champions League in CAF Champions League. And so Emukaka because Nina Yansania Ba a local league, you know. Dear Asla,
Chairman,
Bogo there.
Yamia do Bibia
Boko. Ghana Kalis na Black Stars in our very good one. Yeah, they're Ghana food.
Any baby aqua Hania wo. And send some who dear but Hania wo.
No, you're Roger Casablanca in Africa and most of Zamalek and so boy and all that. Yeah, you're Remu Kakrebi time of the day, but Mamisha Ghana Premier League was Santiago go bonne. Yeah,
Mamisha sim free and matches no. Mamlodi Sundowns any Ahila on demand. Mamlodi Sundowns Eshe Ahila on demand by a Egotino. Na chairman say Oko social media they ba kwa circulate about the match at the Royal Bafokeng Stadium no. It's about the pitch. Yenye wa Africa ha na se yebo CAF Champions League yebo Ghana Premier League na utimi ehu ball ne se ball ne ekoso but yebo Ghana Premier League na ball na da park ne so ne yehu and eno na circulate all over our social media. So we Sundowns team ma ene o ma sha say with a transitional policy enti players no manyi no mu free mu enti hu for keke na mo a olidi omo je the CAF Champions League in 2016 and they were free system no Abante friend Ricardo Nascimento Echo Royal AM was South Africa wa ono so afi honom e na Tebogo Langerman obo mo left back no so ono so afi ho enti se o hwe Sundowns team now from their goalkeeping side no you be talking about Kennedy Mweni our bench Dennis Oyango at the age of 37 first choice goalkeeper Edim Momo Roshin the Rock started the game against Ghana our Cape Coast Stadium you be talking about Brian Oyango mko fan free Black Lopez no the last 2 seasons he has been super for them and what team replacing Ricardo Nascimento omo right back Kulusu Mado and they ball na Kulusu Mado no me sure set Tepolo Morina our bench who say born at Branton Ebona or send a performance in Ecoso and Tepolo Marina has been consistent for Mamelodi Sundowns in the last 4 seasons. But Kulusu Madu Bona Obono, Steve Confella, and GD Ewonimu, and Meford Adile Jali, and Abanta friend Ricardo Kozi. Ricardo Kozi is centre back, but because of say at the center backs in a war, Mamelodi Sundowns no, a difficult say Ricardo Kozi ebetim ebreki into Omunako kan Aline Jali but Enra Philly Junior, a crown fast or no or Murera, Mamelodi Sundowns Mefono, na a chair was clearly also coach no, I friend Steve Confella, or team Aya Jume, especially the defensive midfielder and the central midfielder. Minim the actual Gaston Serino because ever since a Piso Misomani, Eco PM our Ali no, Ali for decided say, on $10 million, I could for Gaston Serino no. Chairman, they've kept an unhappy player. Abanten, yes, this season, we bought 9 games in the PSL, watch 1 goal. But 9 games, and then you started. And Abante friend said Pavo Sefranco, or Mokofani free steps by, or Mutia 700,000 euros. And a Kofani buy. That is 12 million South African rand. And now on a board as number 10, at the Emma Club of say Mamelodi Sundowns. Me will September's one you go now or Shano, or Yinani, and a born at the Editwatin. And that was a good display for Mamelodi Sundowns. I got a few minutes to end the game, no. Me will send Ahila for Abba game Nimiepa, but Mamelodi Sundowns actual more experience against Ahila. See how Belouizdad any a 20 Sahel game, no. Yes, I got some few minutes to end the game. See how Belouizdad any penalty and a goalkeeper friend say Emi Malotti etimi esevu in Africa. So only the elite for an airball na se utimi any point at chairman is good and I was happy say see how Belouizdad etimi any draw against a 20 Sahel. With that
Casablanca Eshe Sagrada Esperanca from Angola. Yes, for that, Omotimi equipe the core of the team. Check Kumara, you'll be talking about Ashraf Dari, I know Tim Shego, and then guy in Benza. These are experienced players. They've been with the team for the last 4 years, and no wonder. Ubetimi Akan time Omotimi edge the CAF Champions League in 2017. You get majority of the team on that so sad team now on share has a honor by 6 goals to 1. So for Club FN is Sagrada Esperanca from Angola. This is their first time. Now Ukosha with that there, Nebedi at their mom, and they won with that won by 3 goals, and that was emphatic results. Horia any ESF chairman. Horia Poyatino Moyeno, Omako Lamin Indiai at Naba, and he came in 2019 because almost per se and then you Mudi in the CAF Champions League. Into Omoya signings are teams are more experienced, players are more experienced are Omoba competition Nibida and Omoba. So one is Lamin Indiai. Okochi Team Mezembe from 2010 to 2013. Even Team Mezembe elbow the FIFA Club World Cup against Inter Milano. Nelami India and now bench. You'll be talking about giving Singuluma. You'll be talking about Robert Kideba Muteba. You'll be talking about Abante Francis Gail Sadusu. All those players, Bedi Mbeza Munya no more and Lami India at the mobile final. They won the CAF Champions League in 2010 and played the CAF Champions League in 2011 and lost to Esperance. So Lami India have a lot of experience. You'll be talking about Salif Koulibaly. Salif Koulibaly from Joliba, Echo TP Mezembe, Echo Raja Casablanca, Echo Elali. And then wako PMU our club friend said Horea and the experience at the back no ebe buomu. Okansi Mandela has also been with the team since 2014. Omukofani from Serie Sport. So Horea project last year huomo but a net game against ESF. For Satif, Abante friend say Amin Amura and he was saying gacha free team no the spawn the team a come fast to Eshe goals no chairman unhu sa brilliance in our attack but this game I'm expecting say Horea Eshe mo first game no I say against ESF no I'm sure Horea are going to get the needed results against ESF. For Esperance playing against Galaxy where mo first time and then facing
Galaxy from free.
Yes, I think it's from Angola also. Okay. But but for facing Esperance an elite in this competition, chairman, is going to be difficult for them. I'm rooting for a win for Esperance. Raja Airbo Amazulu, omo ene yi team Mezembe efi.
Amazulu from South Africa.
Yeah, from South Africa. Omo ene ko yi. Yes. Omo ene ko yi team Mezembe efi mu no and Benny McCarthy ene yo mu coach. Now Benny McCarthy adwuma oye because in the top 5 teams so far, we had the PSL League now. Amazulu omo the 5th position. They are doing well, but against Raja the North African club Raja Casablanca no chairman is going to be difficult because in Africa the moment our first game is against a North African club no chairman because these are clubs are any day even so we win first leg second leg no so they are going to get the needed results and I'm rooting for a win for Raja Casablanca against Amazulu. And the chairman for any games, and then Zamalek are also playing today, and I'm going for a win for them. Internet, so yeah, North African clubs, majority of them win or first game at home, and chairman, their West is going to be a draw. Their West is going to be a draw.
Galaxy from Botswana, yeah,
Botswana,
Draneng Galaxy FC from Botswana. Omona and Esperance Bonanti. Well, over to pay Esperance to win. I know that a lot of people can come on your boom. Said the enemy weekend they do say na matches no do so obi apeso ye ne neoma 1 or 2 bi no to me enya na yi and so but all the same yeah Ghana Premier League is a game so I know yeah they eba but yeah about games no na say you be carry enra Brokum Chelsea ni bechem na esia kan no na Brokum Chelsea na share the first goal game no later cry na Bichim run recently near very impressive. But what that means is that Santiago to me we near Santiago be stretching the lead on top of the table. Into Nese any the eternal. But then so Santiago go Siaka bright about Taylor and so baba no about Amiababi who gonna go sense some no team gonna go games who history ne how na honsem nyina ate no ye ba hwehwe eno nso emu awa say matches out don so ebeba so no abaroma Santiago ko game out bono yenim say there's another derby and so Barcelona Stars playing against 11 Wonders. That's going to be a crunch one and also Basso, Diana Stars 11. Christian, you're a league.
But as an Rebecca League, and I said, the picture be a major and Bessam de Camasem Kituebi. And game now, the team for any Chelsea boy in a park and the chairman, Yamian Ukraine. Park winning boss.
I picture in it. Oh, Brekum.
Yes. Now, a TV viewing crowd. On himself, if you now have born now, Chama Untimi Mubono. The color of the pitch didn't you know. Born a bit baby, now with TV, now Mubono. Sandy marketing get you and the primary, it should be the primary concern of our fee. I dare say a better try. Say a football dear. You being prove on point 8 pan basic air pitches, not even the stadium. Pitch next year can was on the Chama, it should be a dear. A top notch. Now the month wouldn't even say Premier League started back in 1992. Chama no many pitches net time. They had very bad pitches back in 1992. And then the Premier League near. I'm consulting a buying. And I buy more 200 million grant. But with a specific directive say, I'm first grant and quiet pitches. The results is what we are seeing today. Tonight TV home, now we Premier League now. Pitch it doesn't matter the color of the ball. Even that, chairman, I think 5 years ago, and the same government, the Premier League, any or more bino, every agreement said a bino at the £50 million as a room. The what we call the 3G pitches across 30 cities in England over 5 years. And the English are buying government behind the FA as I pump £50 million into grassroots football. Already, because from there 2013-2014, now the same government added over £100 million into English football. And you know, that is why I know that make us say football over the world probably would not survive when there is no government support. I buy support to football power. Obwapa. And think FNA kwa buy ho. Now they are going to demand for something. It shouldn't be the Black Stars alone. Now the FA should go to government, present this as a problem. Our major problem is that we play on bad pitches. Number one, so imagine obi on your Ghana ni, not to be a South Africa. Now the pitch alone will turn the person off. So we are not getting viewing. From the game, no. The players themselves that play on these pitches, it has effect on these players. But it seems no one is concerned. Our primary concern in football people blasters and how much each one is going to get for themselves. Niako AFCON, Akobo such a disgraceful AFCON. We are spending over $1 million to players. We a game. It could be channeled into production of some of these pitches. For how long the boss our pitches we so? And then Hong the way west. Obako other venues, and west. Oko Doma, and west. All these pitches, yes, I hear TV so be among for Biasan Rebi. The avenue idea see a fix it at the moment. And plain. What we need to fix as an association should be some of these things. And I'm sure Hello. Now you know how if you don't have the money, the capacity to do it, Chama omumro mwasing kwa by honko sebesi boho ne de ndien wo ba bifufura akozizi
check and Kevin and Radi some of these things is possible with us. We assistant referee na communication gadget said be nyinti or the tie rubber band I let you scan no they are shady
chamus what capture you
chairman
wait that you have the negativity but look at this.
Yeah,
this is a game that is live on television.
Yes,
the game that is live on television that is shown across Africa to the world. And this is our assistant referee. Shadi bi odi eti obi eti we kan dey tie the fruity.
Na say you should crowd the touch throw say atwimoja. Now we dey three to put in
impede circulation. And na enti na we kan dey atwimoja no but what they are shenity. And odi achichine achi ade no. We
na crowd was so afa.
Sorry live on Facebook.
Players no enye unchenye omba kapa ko mutimi mosobo.
I say into the umbo. Say no. O start here say baby abono.
Kenya no omutimi mosobo. But ye wo mamu a ye say akote management committee nipa 7. Obi abaje $300,000, obi abaje $300 a day per them. And no
I don't have the ideal situation. Let me tell you something. Amra na Consafo Stadium. Baba Stadium. 7 periods. O Bruni nti o trans no hu say o picture. There is a university here. Your horticultural department. And the horticultural department of KUST and a year picture, no more grass. The head of department, no a woman be. Or ban was assistant students. They go on the field, almost the field, no more year pitch near you. During 2008, Omoka said the best pitch was Kumasi. The best pitch, Omoka Kumasi. Okay, it will be a blaster players complaining about the pitch in Accra. Bobia said the best pitch in Kumasi. Agreed. Your World Cup of Nations New Year, you know. Horticultural Department of KUST is a university and they deal with records. In a place like that, you go and see the university, you pay to the university, the university cannot give you kickback because they have to reflect on their books. And after you to one Ghana have pitching, you now come to green gas technology. As on the picture, had the picture and so and one because I have friends and cronies, friends, Madame Fournier, and that's the country we are living in. So we have gotten to the stage where we don't even use our universities anymore because the whole universities, you're forming every now to say every crowd commission your research by say the university research on why our game is doing this. If you are in terms of attend, they don't care. Nobody cares. Yeah, the NC about near the lazy man's approach. We are simplistic way of solving issues. But emergency meeting. Say it, Nasi, Yatiman committee way, or many pattern, or when I say, Klaus no moon to a place, Cano, or Majuman on any NTBU. But your team management committee say, Salus Munam and your Premier League or send the committees already. But you're seeing emergency, said, oh, my emergency or my aggressive, no. But the same government, I know some best sports complexes, 2016, the same government too, or Muchenyi sports minister, or Majai. This same government too, when you say, the same government, or Montuaso. Well, but you see the aggressiveness and the energy. Say, you persecuting, you see the aggressiveness, but you aggressiveness because it involves the Black Stars. And that's the main way you say KUST has been ranked the 12th best university in Africa, and Liga 29th or something. At least we have some good universities. I think so. Also, USUOMO. I also Abani USUOMO. Yes, football for the USUOMO. BBM. Because your pitches are a boss ball Ghana has say I never be you're born and you're fair enough for even us to appreciate the quality we have in terms of players. Or there has only a chance we have ball being a pitch in a year. At least it's a chance kakra. And the green in itself will attract you. But this time I say brown, say cream, say grey.
No credit no South Africa game be boring. But I'm pitch on my boss ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chairman. They're not necessarily Christian in Kano. I think say Nanwada, a former president of GFA, Kwasinya Ntechi betena GTV or Kanye. Say, or no, or your planner. Say GFA Kubatano or more from the Omo. No more to two Amuniema, and not just one Beko Bia Kwako Jiska. But because of your economy, no, and more Emma GFA and Timin Dene. Into no free say, I was a GF and it's here. No, a bino and so caught hand in hand. Omutin Sawaso. Now, omu timi kasa no omu so timi ba be support wo enti we nya ade a eye ade bia wo say this current FA e ka say omu betimi aya without the government omu ko bi se nyantachi no omu da free advice because nyantachi so what try abla grow by no because of yen economy no na en support glow omu ntimi nyini ye e wa ha enyeska en fan support yen league no enti even contract omu ni glow sign ye no omu terminate that contract nyantachi said it okay edibesi first plus capital bank so say omu buy so omu be so league nim be duru baby no omu se kasem ne nkoyie because your economy no en support it enti omu so twe omu free even with that long term plan omu nyaye so omu ehwe na nkomo pesca guo e dia ba be fande omu a eye kubatan no any Ghana league no omu afri so e bi on betima see some stadiums e dia ma oman no nanka team bi okumase a
we stadium
nyantachi nsema no kanu
oh umien ko asema ye kenzo na
chama eno na make dia besu dia no so say enti the current FA no omu nko bisa so omu nko omu ntimi nye e wo so omu ti ase
enya people dey nya no the FA should have a plan. FA doesn't enya even going to government the FA then here to help clubs at least see about the purchase no say no because say baby do no nya buy some BBM FA should be able to do something.
But chairman, they should still seek the support of the government.
It's pitch water. This are by
no for that one. These are the basic things. I know there was some here. I know quite the way you plan and sunny aye.
But the idea my job, we saw the tussle. That platform so. I ran a human here because some of the cancer me check you are seeing now. And Dr. Governor for Jenna this idea we have. And then after 2008, your book in 2008 a year later. And that was the timer. Not making about say my man in charge of the pitch, no. Can you for overhead pitch? 1 year later, it was Hamatan. It was in February. February morning where I say Hamatan. I have a picture. Kotokone has Bobo. Ubewood the pitch they were playing on. How green the pitch was. In Hamatan. A year after AFCON. A year after 2008 AFCON. Which as well making a February, as in and Kayo February, picture, Kotokone has and a boy, now her pitch no, now her stadium no. Ye suba editor may say, ya say renovation. The only reason why people do that is because they cash in on it. Amount for enya jombinya. Or minor team no, it has become everything has become about. Everything is about. It's about what I'll get. What I'll get. Yeah. What am I getting from this? We have selling a very good idea. What am I getting from it? We have selling. Wait, what am I getting from? I know the man. Even generally, you get people who are willing to bring hospital equipment to the country to help free. This is the game. I tell you live on Facebook. I said my I mean those days. I mean, we're 2009. Yeah. 2009. As I'm taking to go out to book. The way the stadium was packed, and we said, "Yeah, we was a pitch in the back. We're outside the stadium. And I for the Kakanian go pitch this. This is the pitch. Huh? This is the pitch. Obian Rebi. Hey, Kotokone had to folk in Hamatan. This is the pitch.
Hamatan tracks no crowd.
2009. Watch it.
What?
I just want to live on Facebook. This is the picture. Two teams in the ball for ball. Can you say same for today?
We can never change it in the Omayeno. We never change it in the Omayeno.
Oh, see, an F change in the Adomay. Come on, change. No, my pitch.
There are innovation.
Where a pitch?
Oh, my innovation. As I kept course, you have independence. Yes, oh, you want me. You didn't see, aha, by you and one on you.
Chairman. ATNA say obi hu picture we no bisa as Ghana picture ma abeje
I had the partner we did pitch na nkasa
difference woman say omo mu gina so ne shekotoko jesi na let's asamwa share net nim eno pe na betimi dey identify say eye kotoko na ebobo no if not that unhu say Ghana pitch it dey na asesa from that time enene that time na sebe mo see ene ye ni bie time ye ko ye nim no Then assessor from that time anyway.
This should tell us something. So we are doing things wrong. What were they doing right at that time? Nibano Muye said, we haven't traveled. They haven't traveled. They are in this country. They haven't gone anywhere. People create an avenue to mess things up so that they can cash in on it. It's as simple as that. Local league. Ghana Premier League, you know. Well,
yes,
this is the game, Enra Basso.
Yeah, but
Chelsea won, Bechem won. Bechem, I'm unbeaten around here, say
10 games unbeaten.
10 games unbeaten.
And then they only have 3 points behind Asante Kotoko. Kotoko should be very careful.
Ajami is 3.
3 points behind Kotoko.
Yeah.
Wow. So they 4. And on my draw, and on my buy 3 points. They've gone 10 games unbeaten.
The only advantage for Kotoko is that Kotoko 2 games.
Yeah.
But
2 games.
Of course, 2 games, but
that's why Kotoko should be very, very careful. Because it got to a point, and Kotoko bear 7 points lead, 9 points lead. But we have Bechem for this now. They are bad in there, but a quite Bechem United, as I say, Bobano. I second round, almost home. Then we will away to Mediama for a year 18. On say yeah, best starting from week 1 na the boy no. Unlike previous seasons na ke be butu no. Anti obekwa Mediama week 1 o Mediama 4-0. E wo bechem so obekaya na enam so a ema coach and Gadi Ignatius won sensem baya. Osako home e ko board draw ni ade de ne sack na buy na na say mutual termination buy. This time around no ye hwese nyama be koyi e de ama Bechem United say anya hwe no onu so be edani di kaka say bofo akwata nonom Aduana Stars BA United mo aye no Aduana ni BA mu kra bofo akwakra ni BA entima anye Ghana League no not even FA Cup 2 finals om ko nyina no 70s no Olympics na ehye om gi ni nyina 83 olishe no 76 enso BA Olympics ama na anje but ye be hu say league trophies kopiem obono region no abra Aduana Stars buy abra brekum Chelsea enso buy 2 teams no and a league akobono this time ye say for the 3rd time a league trophy ebe kobono after say Bechem 2016 at the FA Cup trophy akobono region chairman and Kotoko game no
yes yamra so Kotoko ni Accra Lions there was some about 3 hours and some 38 minutes to play that game.
Accra Lions Division 1 akwa no mafaso bo Salifumu and company said they no musi bo Division 1 no over neck to neck race against anasa with a year team and the Tamayutu no obi anim say anka omo ba league ni mu no enema be koyi be come here say team and the Accra Lions so buy no ayedin omo poster boy at this season all ban home dia wanya 3 MVPs enso ya ton sisi am no ka say oni Ghana ha bio enti ama team and the Accra Lions sisi aye ka say second round no bebre pa but to say obeba Kumasi abe koso ama Kotoko enwa akere no no eno ne questions a obi eka ayana teams from Greater Accra region and now in all team are on Tennessee Ghana League dano Mpempino Upper West Heroes from Y in 1991 in the shape of Masokonedumo it be shocking Kotoko in Kumasi yenya Power FC of 1999 ebe say Kotoko 1-0 yenya team nani diade Red Sportif in 2005 beating Kotoko 2-1 in Osekrum now oni Kotoko isi league da 2-1 dano na omode Lord Kotemo and the lies ewura krom ya no vise ni nu alasa Samson Okramo ebe stormy Kumasi enema koye edema at that time kwa na Macadom of free ho aba Asante Kotoko ombe se Kotoko 2-1 week 15 ewo krom ya se enema ntima koye amfa makrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko yenya Heart of France no mo Ghana League da ya no that match no na omunya kuma kase kuma ni the Giant Killers beating Kotoko 1 no nsia no da but an intense edin say umbo league da na be se Kotoko Karela be yebi o se Kotoko no ni nsia da this season ni anim say Gold Stars be yebi Gold Stars entimanye teams few clubs and ultimi asa Kotoko abra Kotoko any nsia league da stay ku mu nyina ba gi anim guase 3-1 in Cape Coast Kumasi anya enough Kede Hospital aba yenya teams a bit is a quiet bibrim no more Ghana League da against Kotoko niama nkoye jetu na mo any ade but ebi muso ba am dance professionals yen na wa say and on bebo goalless draw against Kotoko dan na Kotoko akọ week 1 week 2 week 3 enya dia go omatimi awin match am dance ebe
say kotoko party nyina e wo se krum obeka saa match ni mu after that game no e no mo hwe appointed coach Masoud Didi Dramani e ma niam etimi ekoye e de ma Didi say after Azerbaijan no or the black maidens ekoje medals na binsi wa Africa that say women soccer e ma under 17 and under 20 no ba akọ tournament in world front akwaje medal aba e wo ya ba na omuyi coach Wellington so kind no Orlando no na na de kotoko ebo as a stop gap e was occasion no after Masokonadu exit no and Amadeus eba Kumase kikiri from Greater Accra goalless draw Interlice be Kumase kikiri kotoko brepa niama nkoyi amfa makrobia so team we na eba no enye team a obi abeka se bi obetima be ha kotoko ba enya presidency bi a team no form mabo Amadeus mabo Interlice mabo team and the respective Power FC a no mo league da ba mba krom ya no eniama mu ya den de makrobia Kumase asanto kroko so this time no ye wo pi say kotoko players no hwe modern ma this season omo bo no omo so hwe omo bi unbeaten run na nkanya team and the elimination chance na stop kotoko na kotoko jana no odin after defeat ya Kimfes ademo no na niam ekwe di mo pa match adodo na behwe pa ye RTU a wo sia House of Folk two teams in sia ya che far back in 9 years ago.
9 years. System.
Yeah.
And the thing is that House of Folk team be free crying. I mean, I do much now on the African world and the call normal bombo ni we are almost returning to.
Now, I'm where than the Ghana had. Ebi anafi anopan yes flight into. Million come the flight because I don't know monko because I dey chinu anduru abo no ye mu. Ya moso a wona be lusu because if any dey say flight 7 to Tamale. Now we distance na nya Kumase no aka say anopa no about 7 AM na wiem sa kire ne nya obetimi the car straight to Kumase abawo we ne dey tema Tamale ansa kwa obedu Kumase abetwam no na aye den pa o we map aba bia so a ba bia no abetima fan cran straight akọ Tamale tentem sa nti nka me de nka omo konne na nka omaje oma home dan so omo kwa aba no but all the same no out you there no etima na has esofapa chairman out you back Ghana League in 78 no it took out the season and that was no Tamale na din for phobia 78 o man tima se out you team of Clifford Ademo so my life so kind no Mohammed Cho one oji go kino the first season no oji go kin near Farouk we was see man mo Kwame Danger Abdul Karim Starboy Anani Kobo any the lives of ya be the pelemuno now at that time out you a more de pa now we show ma edin so only out you bebo na Tamale over winning out you ko share house cry in Accra 78 my lies yeah ma pass na 6 minutes and now finish the game no house better 27 September 78 now has a din kugo 1981 a famous match has biggest defeat our Tamale no and a basso 8 February man to say 8 man to February 1981 has go din sensame mama ila Mohammed Cho en la bo hat-trick Mohammed Cho she go ema Mariga me check abako no has a brepa 4-1 defeat has nya bi sa da ewo sa on the road to Tamale no I did say this time we be has more than 4 goals and now 4 goals our Ghana League history a few occasions in ABC but you at the moment has a brepa until say omu first win over team and the R2 in 1983 edano adwumani nyina Sam Yeboa Mugu Yaro ena koya adwumani nyina with that brace no boy no ena Anani Kobo epulu ba ko for R2 na 78 has intimidation no Tamale 79 has in share 80 81 82 the season 83 ena has nyani breakthrough na omu two sides no na R2 so bresa on so be share house wa Accra nyame pedru a etwamu 3 decades anza na R2 share house so Accra nyame pa second round no ya the player na o share goal no obo Kimfesa no agidi pa ono no konya sa goal no e breaks that jinsa na da over 30 years R2 so share house wa Accra Sports Stadium da no eno so etimi ebem two teams no professional league o ma share 34 no has arene emu makomako edumotwe ena R2 arene 9 ena 7 drawn games but Tamale nko ano ama na matches R2 arene mu makomako wotwe has assesses enemu miensa ya tipenko so 17 matches wa Tamale no eniama koye edema team ani de R2 R2 enya has watamalia eniema timi ko yepa two teams na shia match na amasoda chairman 88 the gallant 14 R2 by na has team na che 2 ebi wo Ewak ebi wo Accra we say R2 mra Ewak mebo we say omomra because of managerial crisis eno na ma nyaho tamakro that time na wakwa edi pinche nyawo buy no musical youth house of folk supporters in match 2 ebi so amuni time for 87 no omunya abysmal performance kono kwasha ne 3 2 home and away league SS and round robin enti ye ko 89 no na as mpanifo ani abre say asa nyaho tamakro good team no because yemfa nkura nye has that time na hanu akwam wo former o hwe say obaji go key no e wo da occasion no no say has team no mpanifo ni mu cha 2 ebi akofa so omo de team ni na ebo ebi so da bi yan ne manage team no it say na no ada 2017 ebi to Olympics na Olympics atram team the team no ko pram so ko training na ba che say bi so Saint Akwana say da bi atram ya yi na di eno no na di team ni be training na mom Akwana na Olympics team no the same thing happened in 88-89 na ayedin sa match na amaso so o manyinya precedence bi a ye bo matches na amaso ebira ni nti ke be yi matches a ya bobo we na she go no we na say we na ye say e de awurawuram sa amaniama so atima ko but all the same na ne me obi say team bi ai eager so oba we na match na e be has mum esa say has we game against Kotokobo as we nya win we na e be boa ne pa na no ada Olympics as stop has so otimi ahye no enso e wo league match e ba so Accra Sports Stadium so has of folk na obi bi ye says wo twa match na Kotokodo man na so anya R2 point we a eniama betima koye eniama timi koye emfa mom the last time we share no has so mo 4-0 dano na maatuma otu ene fiamanyo 2 players ni nyina e share 2 goals na already first round no has education 3-2 e wo enkran eno mko so mo 4 the last visitor has nya over R2 ni abane R2 abon matches di bi obo ase ni ade a but against has no na week 25 5 games to go omko bo no eye kromu ena eniama timi koye de ma Accra so folk omasi aka so obo gada na abudu ni andani ntokwa no ye de match no ko far away e oboga sa match no so eniama koye enso atimi de ma team and de Accra so folk e ma yawamankwamreku e na ko break it through 2003 e oboga so ka sa famous match amankwamreku e na dwuma ni nyina wie no otapon pan na tena kasa na eniama koye enso atimi e de ama Accra so folk nti chamo e be match emu be die pa because out you there ye ka Jansa na first no mo ha adwene ye pa league 78 the first attempt no obaji league ni kura nsa 83 82 na ni na R2 wo league ni mo wo see nim even it took a time has the goals difference any a little ibi R2 anya ni ye and has a defa league e wo Ghana say so guy omo beji ato association no emu ba ko na aye kini pa na R2 and aye sa
okay so well get the live commentary of all the league games no tie for e be by ne Every no me and Santiago go near Accra Lions game, no. Yeah, the live commentary about Santiago go team. I want to be face Accra Lions, no. About Bonting, 80 Yabere. Na yeah, the man ya na team for Jari Betuana. Okay. Na ya she. Say na Kotoko airline up. Danlad na Edapo nim of course as usual. Japan. On the right, Asma is back. And no, not the two.
Yeah, the possible lineup.
The possible lineup, okay. Yeah. Asma.
Because Imoro
red card, you know. And a Ganiu and Mubarak in the middle. It's likely Justice Blay will start his first game.
Yeah.
For Santiago de Co. Sheriff and Lamte ahead of him. Amankona on the left. Afuakwa on the right. And Mbela. In the middle, that is the likely. I don't know, but I have a feeling one here now. Change is going to be about 1 or 2.
Yeah, Mfegen so enya available.
Mfegen yes.
It looks like say players na available no. We mo start enya one.
Well, I know say Obi said just play the way I will see a pet club no be and he will love to play to start.
Yeah,
because we been the first start.
The red card, but obemu no be can. Agada so no omienu nya na buy na utumu say numerical disadvantage ananko bia nim say Kotoko enya no na asasesa ene na ma omunya late penalty Mbela entimi anse no and foreigner Mbela oyere no achamo obe the first foreigner obe Ghana top scoring chart award no unse no foreign player na agi goal king of Ghana do enti Mbela goals award lead no ebia niam koyi a niam be koyi di ama branch na menanya record wa wadam for Clovis Kambu mu nyina betwam ko but niam ankoyi enti ye wo strikers bebre a amature mu abeyi bi kode but say goal king no overall die din pa say obi beje no Ghana a ye foreigner enti ye say Mbela ball na wo born any goals na wo hye no ebi
ono job the
first foreigner obi ani wo a wa ye say waji goal king e wo Ghana asi
okay yeah darling pona you right here for so
yeah chairman you benya the last week of first round no you run with round of 17 so far all shares tax na e wo league nim na I don't know say Jare benya to so ama ya 144 matches a consist of 47%. Aka 162 games a bebo next season in na complete. But ene ye ram the last week of games ye de bebo ama first round no aye complete. Chairman, goals so yanya ni so far 285 goals. Home teams no goals o ma share 190 goals. Away goals no 26. Enti o check goals a yeshe no away as compared to goals a yeshe no home na difference no esopa. Na chairman o check say ye bo over 2.5 goals. 2.5 goals which say 3 goals be PM. Ghana League no 3 goals in share them PM sa. Out of 144 games ni abono, emu 41 pe. Ana 3 goals to PM, 3 goals and above a PM. Emu 103 ni nyina eye under 2.5 goals. Enti se wo ko na wakwa bet on Ghana League games na. Don't expect too many of goals, too much goals league games in him. Goals we shut them PM baby. And then you check a goal king chat na. David Abagna 8 goals. Umar Bashiru of Carrera 8 goals. Augustine Okra 8 goals. Frank Mbela 8 goals. But Probia assist chat no that's right Mauli wayo was 6 assists. That can fight a young chap no. Or a very good player, chairman. With the most clean sheet, league in him no, Bechem United. Omu goalkeeper friend no, Idris Abdullah. 11 clean sheet and Wayen will league in him. And his performance, will league in him no, and na Obio share no Golden City Park no, dia dance. A choir boy no, etimi ejinem editia Chelsea. That crucial saves no yeah no. Boy, Emma Bechem United. Said to me konya draw away. After saying no room, Brown and a half for raging one. Aqua Diana. Aqua konya win. And they almost say room of Brekum Golden City Park. Said to me kobo draw and this season Brekum Chelsea more matches no chama never said that enkoye mo almost Obia what did league nechi bia ache no this bro and a half for raging no so mo be league ni ma more matches no mo de league ni last season the entire league no Brekum Chelsea etna if you lose only 1 game obo only 5 drawn games they can you win out of 17 league games from Obono Brekum Golden City Park no to only 11 wins anyway. But ene chairman Brekum Chelsea about 9 matches ofie wa win 4 wa draw 4 and we lose 1 possible 27 points no when you only 16 and 10 points no lose aka second round ye babebo enti a Chelsea Brekum Chelsea omo decline e wo home soil Brekum Golden City Park no e wonya bia ya kotimi kobo draw e konya win so easy. But this season, and your man said, "Don't call you more." But another game near share no. Yet na obio share game you be dia dance say Kofi Agbesima no say Kofi pair we chiro no. Omo mo dem no e kire say there's some sort of balance be e we chiro. and understanding any cohesion wo mo ntem no eboa ema enei Bechem United and concede goals basa hwekwan Augustine Okra eye cross no ma Emmanuel ano e connected ball ne share some sense of understanding ewo eye Bechem team nim how we build up from the back with that short passes normal transition from the midfield third to the final third. Abre also go for high balls, and that is in crosses. Resulted very positively. And Francis Akwa, and no, the 4th league game, but also the performance or done they do on the field of player. And you say Bechem a very good team, and no, even no Asante and Timamo, but Akwa show Bechem no, and just a very good bench. And Bechem performance this season, and idea as a free big Debbie Francis Chene,
okay,
Latif Anabila, Aaron Esau, Abdul Karim, Chairman, a more very good team. And Tiamo Bechem for no Abaso.
Okay, yeah, Bechem for Abaso and Ramo game, our boy, Omo Konya a point, our big Brekum against Brekum Chelsea, Ramo fight gang to us Brekum Chelsea. Now, Chelsea Brekum Chelsea, I got 8 games unbeaten. Sasana Bechem, so I got 10 games. So in Lucy game. And saying early games no I basono and also tia medical dia tuja at the amount say and then Asante Economy and say that game will be live on Star Times. Asante Economy Accra Lions referee bridge them George Mauli Vomao, okay, Vomao assistant here Freeman Awulu and Steven Balanguena Omo and Ford referee Frederick Samena and Awudu Zang and so the match commissioner. In that game on Sunday, Ashanti Gold Stars in the Miners Derby, and also Basu and Clay Stadium. Salom Yahoo Bless, and Ebitna game, and so I Wafa and a Karela Wafa Park. Salom Pomigbe, or no, and a referee for that game. I can go to Olympics or Accra Stadium near Elmina Sharks, and so Ebebo El Honum. Sa game, and also Eric Owusu Prempe. And age game anymore. Sunday, Midiama, any dreams of Takwa Weissman Ganza, and as I give no Obehe, Adriana Stars 11 wonders, Ewan and Najma Bedu Park, and Hearts of Ogunson RTU, and so Ewa the Aliu Mahama Stadium in Tamale, Richmond entry, and AD on Monday, Legon Cities, and I can find a boy Elwak Stadium, Ali Musa, and so Ebijina Sa game no, and so Emu. Okay. Yava calls no kakra Yava calls no obetia friend watch our 0240929255.
This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.